going to the DMV today and I have everything that I need, okay? I know that I have everything that I need. I'm getting my new license and I'm registering my car in this state. And I know that I have everything that I need, but I also know that I'm gonna wait there for 2.5 hours and then for some reason they're just gonna like send me home and be like, you don't have something that you need. But I do, I have it all. And I like sat down for like 30 minutes just mentally preparing myself to get ready to go to the DMV because I know that it's gonna be horrible. And I'm doing my makeup and they're probably not even gonna let me take my license picture because the DMV is the worst. I do have to go to the library first to print out my like proof of insurance because I have it, but I have a picture of it and I don't want that to be the reason that they turn me away. So I'm going to print out the picture I have and then I will be on my merry way to hell. I thought about doing like passport makeup or like whatever, but honestly, like I don't want to do like a full beat today. I just don't. I can't be bothered. I just want to go to the DMV, come home and write some fucking sketches. Like that's it. That's all I want. Like, why is the DMV the way the DMV? I honestly haven't been to the DMV since I was 16 and getting my like my permit or my license, whichever one you had to go there for. I actually don't think I had to go there for my license. I went to like some other place to take my little test, but like my permit when I turned 16, I think that was like first and last time I've ever been to the DMV. And my boyfriend went the other day to try and get like his new license and his car registered, and they sent him back because he, I guess, like didn't have everything. So I'm like stressed that I'm gonna have everything. They're still gonna send me back, but like I was like, so how does it work? Like, where do you go? And he was like giving me like a visual map of like the DMV because I don't know, I like to know things before I go into them. Some people call it anxiety. I also call it anxiety. Also, I got one of these. It was like a point perk at Sephora, and I've always wanted one of these, and so I got one. Was it 150 points? Yes. Does that mean that I spent $150 at Sephora to get this for free? Yes, it does. Was that a smart choice? What else was I gonna fucking get? I'm just trying to be pretty in this picture, okay? I'm just trying to be pretty. I'm probably just gonna do my regular everyday makeup because I don't want to have like a full beat on, because let's be serious, if I get pulled over, I'm not gonna have a full beat on. I just don't want to be, I think it's like the idea of people like getting so dressed up and like ready and like dressed to the nines to go sit at the fucking DMV, like that idea is so funny to me. Just people being like, yeah, let's get ready, let's get dressed up and go to the DMV. You walk in there, every girl's got like a full face of makeup on. She's like looking better than she would for like a first date. It's just so funny. I love little puffs, but they also just like, it's so little, but it just takes so long to set my face with it. I'll like lightly swipe it and then like press it in just to like distribute it faster. Cameras always kind of suck, but also you always look terrible. And so I just don't know how much makeup will make me look good. But I think I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna write another frat boy sketch because I've been thinking of an idea for one that I'm super excited about. It's like the frat boys try to be tough and they like can't stop like being nice and complimenting each other, and they're like trying to learn how to be like I don't know, I think that could be funny. We'll see. I always feel like blush is when my makeup starts to look like I'm wearing too much makeup, and I don't know why, but like that's always a step. I get to blush and I'm like, I'm doing too much. Like the second I like tap it on, I'm like, I'm doing too much, even though I'm not wearing that much makeup. I don't know. Maybe that's a me thing. Then I always gotta like blend it in, tone it down with my big fluffy. I've just accepted the fact that if I get my driver's license picture taken today, it's not gonna be a vibe. And I've accepted that. And that I used a purple in my crease and now it looks like I already got a black eye. Love that for me. I feel like everything looks like shit until mascara. Does anyone else agree? Like everything looks like absolute garbage and nothing looks put together until mascara is on. Doing my go-to everyday lid shade, just like a teensy bit. Because I don't want anything really intense. Just like a kiss of a shimmer. No, because the purple was not the vibe. Should have just went with a brown. Should have just went with the brown. But it's too late now. Oh, unless I just go over it with a brown, will that fix it? If I just go with a brown. That's better. It's not gonna get any better. Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, Urban Decay Oat Milk. And then Tower 28 Pistachio. Do I hate it? Yes. We're taking it off. Wet n Wild Bare It All. Caliray Taco Tuesday. Much better. Now I feel like myself. Okay, and then gotta brush out the curls just with my fingers. Okay. And there we are. All right. Now get dressed. Library, DMV. Let's go. I've been here. So it is 3 hours later. I'm finally back from the DMV. I'm so hungry. It was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It was boring to just like sit there. I like fully don't remember going to the DMV when I was 16. That was like the only ever time I ever had to go. When I was getting my permit test. Lucille, stop it. No, you can't eat that. But yeah, my picture came out okay. I'm not mad about that. There was a guy standing next to me after you had to like go take the test. You just had to like go to a window and like have them like approve it, whatever, or something. And we're just like waiting in line. Guy next to me, I was like, oh, like I feel like you've been here for so long, because he was like in line before me. He's like, oh, I had to be in line earlier and now I'm back in line. I was like, oh, okay, makes sense. And then he just started fucking telling me that every time he gets his driver's license, like every time he passes his test, he goes to prison like 2 months later. And I was like, why are you just admitting this? And he was saying, he's like, it happens every time I've done, it's like 2 or 3 times. Like I just keep going to prison and then my license expires and I have to redo it. And he was like, I was like worried about like going this time. He's like, maybe I just shouldn't take the test because if I do, I'm gonna go to prison later. I was like, I don't think that that's why you're going to prison. Also, maybe stop going to prison. He was like, I like just turned 23 or something. And I was like, what? Stop, why have you been to prison 3 times? What? I hope he was just like pulling my leg. I really do, because that is crazy. But now I'm gonna eat and then I'm going to write some sketches. I'm gonna stop Lucille from eating my paperwork. All right, bye. Go to prison later. I was like, I don't think that that's why you're Also, maybe stop going to prison.